I was then in high school, so I thinking this is 1970, either 77, could have been 78.
President Anastasio Somoza is leaving behind a Nicaragua that is an armed camp. He blames the U.S. cutoff of economic aid for the severe economic crisis, which has brought a wave of crime.
My father's up early, and he gets picked up basically by, look like military folks, as well as people in the State Department. And by night, he's back, and did ask him, hey, Dad, you know, how'd it go? Where were you this morning? Oh, had to go, you know, run some errands, go do some things.
I believe that we are rapidly reaching a state of anarchy in the country. And when that anarchy comes to full bloom, which could be in the very, very near future, then Somoza might come to realize that the only solution for the country is for him to resign.
Years later, it turns out, we're up in Vermont, and Dad explained that he had been picked up and went down to Homestead Air Force Base, and he had flown down to Nicaragua, where Anastasio Somoza, then president of Nicaragua, left the presidential residences and had set himself up in a barracks.
Each morning, General Somoza jogs within the confines of a well-guarded military camp. It's part of a health ritual since his heart attack, for which he was treated in Miami in 1977.
The Carter administration had asked my father to be an emissary. The last Carter official, if you will, to talk to Somoza to convince him to vacate the country.
Somoza said he is keeping in touch with the situation in Nicaragua daily and denied asking for financial aid from the Carter administration. The U.S. State Department has refused aid to the Somoza government until internationally supervised elections are held.
He was not going to be given the permission to go to the United States as a refugee or political asylum. And my father, interestingly, spoke about it as here was this caged tiger with his two guns in his belt, you know, pearl-handled guns, kind of a cowboy, if you will. Very distraught man at this point because his country had fallen. He obviously didn't want to leave the country, and Carter sends the mayor of Miami. And my father said it then, and it's been said so many times. The politics of Miami wasn't just insular to what happens in Miami. I think what happens in foreign countries in Central and South America was basically local news to Miami.
Somoza's decision to travel abroad is being interpreted widely as an act of resignation. Though he insists he's going this time only for a vacation, many observers believe he may be running for his life. Ed Rabel, CBS News, Managua, Nicaragua.